What is up, dwellers? I am the flame-forged dragon tamer, warrior of the skies, bound by destiny, your friend Lexaetharn, and with me is my little buddy Nox. Say hi, Nox. That's a lot of spins. That is a lot of spins. It is. I need to do like spin days at this point, because like I can't do spins today, unfortunately, because some of the spins are like go hot drop in Apex or like go play a game of the other side, and I can't do that because we're in a collab. But you know, thank you so much for being here, everyone. How's it going? Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning to each and every single one of you dwellers. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome in, everyone. Hello, self. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being first. You're doing well today. How goes it? It's been a little bit. I hope you've been well. Hi, Hime. Good afternoon. You know, stay hydrated, and I hope you keep cool in this, hot summer sun. Hello, JV. How goes it? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you always for being here. And hi, Kana. Yes. We have gotten really high number of spins, and I plan on like tackling it a little bit when I do like a Overwatch day or something, maybe with Marvel Rivals. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I hope you're doing well as well, Kana. Yeah, it's been a little bit, but I hope everything's been going good for you. You had a wonderful weekend. And yeah, today we are playing some more Final Fantasy XIV with the lovely Sandra's Corner Cafe as we walk the end together. Last we left off, we were dealing with the aftermath of the final days, being brought upon Eorzea once more, and I think we finished a dungeon. So this is directly after that. We are in Lexaetharn, and we are going to be talking to Ahwan and the others to continue on our adventure. But before that, we gotta head into the game itself. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, everyone. Hello as well to our YouTube dwellers. I appreciate you all so very much. If you do enjoy our stream, whether you are watching live or the VOD afterwards, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, thank you so much, everyone. All right, let's head right into the game. Wait, I should end the film. I will end the film. Oh.
Hello.
Hi. It's been a while. It's been a week. Hello. So, I did a small kind of like recap what happened last time, but you want to give a recap to our friends about we encountered last week?
Oh gosh, do I remember what happened last week?
A bunch of fireworks and barbecue. Probably.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I think the 4th of July definitely just wiped my memory. I was in full rest mode.
What I remember was that we did a dungeon. I don't know which one it was. Right?
Yeah, we did Venispati. Oh, right. So
Sylph says hi, Sandra.
Hi, Sylph. Hi, Yulia.
Anna says, hey, Sylph.
Yeah, so in like I guess like around here is what it is. We did find out that people were being turned into some form of beast that has no aether.
Like a light bringer, yeah? But without ether. Instead of like full of like light ether.
Yeah, without any ether, which is concerning on all parts because all life has aether, and if you are beings without aether, it's a matter of you don't get to be put back into the life stream after you die, right? So I think like the question now that we're trying to get to is what's happening to all of these people and beings and what becomes of them after they get like eliminated.
Hi, Jazz. Welcome in. You're doing well.
Yeah.
Good luck at work. Yeah.
That's the super TLDR.
Yeah, that was a super TLDR. We still don't know. Like, we just got into this, right? We just got dropped into, airdrop into the final days. Still trying to like gather our bearings, and last we left off, get talked to Juan after dealing with the dungeon, but forget the name. Spati?
Vanispati.
Yeah. Do you want to talk with everyone before we go?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. It's early, yeah. Very early. When I usually do our MSQ day with our friend Sandra. For life must end in death. Death in turn gives birth to new life, such as the flow of ether. I think that natural cycle should simply be cut off. The very thought makes me shudder.
See, and that's what I mentioned.
Yeah.
Alize. After so long and so many sacrifices, we finally found a way to cure the tempered. But these poor souls, they vanished without a trace. Is there truly no saving them?
While Estinian and Vitra defend granted hand from above, we on the ground must find the means to prevent these transformations, and soon.
The hand cried.
The stillness in the air puts me ill at ease. You must be wary.
Stola. Worry not, I can see your aether, and that of our companions. We have not suffered the fate of those unfortunate souls.
Final days do be looking crazy. It's it reminds me of the very beginning of the ARR with the fight with Behemoth. No, right? Is it always like that? Like, is a final day like that, or like every rejoining there's always a final day? I don't know. Meteor storm. See that?
I think like final days is in like the end of a star, right? So the end of a calamity. Right. It just happens so that each calamity has also rendered a rejoining of said star to the first.
Like, so
I mean the source.
we can kind of assume that the final days is kind of like the calamity, but now the final days have more what do you call it? Have these like people that have their ether taken out or something. It's like I don't know if there was any recordings of that or mentions of etherless people during calamity.
I don't think there has been, because it seems like a phenomenon that we are not, like, no one is familiar with, right? All the scholars.
Let's see.
So. Also, like, each calamity has been different in terms of, like, what has caused it or such.
So it just bears a striking resemblance with the previous calamity. But, not necessarily.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah,
one-to-one.
in terms of, like, the whole, like, red moon looking thing, yeah.
Yeah, right. Because, like, I guess what was happening in the first. Wait, what? Now I'm confused. Because, like, now I remember a little bit more about the calamity that started ARR was, like, the moon falling down, right? Or was it because of a rejoining?
No, so rejoining happens after
Alamut fell?
a world ends. So the, like, Thalamud, like, that still happened. Confused as to what you're confused about?
Hi YG, thank you so much for the 45 streams, Rick. I appreciate it. Yeah, I guess no, I do know that, like, every calamity is like a rejoining, right? Like, that's what was established in Shadowbringers. But I was just kind of, like, confused in, like, remembering the start of ARR. Maybe I wasn't paying too much attention back then, probably, but, like, I remember them talking about it as if, like, a calamity just happened, but also, like, the fight that happened with them trying to, like, stop the calamity was, like, well, they were trying to stop the calamity by fighting the Garleans, or did the calamity happen while they were fighting the Garleans?
The calamity was...
L'Oreal.
all of that, yes. The calamity was not the main fight against the Garleans, I would say. I mean, well, yeah, because the Garleans were the ones that forced the war, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just normal war, and then you had on top of that Bahamut issues.
Like, so
calamity just meaning, like, the demise of
a lot of people.
Yeah, or just a whole lot
So,
of problems and issues.
The
right?
events that started
separate
off
from
ARR was
separate from rejoinings,
Okay.
because rejoinings is when a world completely gets obliterated.
Okay, because I think in my mind, like, I didn't really think about it before, but in my mind, when we were like when it was getting expanded upon in Shadowbringers, of like calamities rejoining and like it happening. I didn't really think about more about how ARR started, because I thought that ARR started because of the seventh Umbral calamity, but it started because of Dalamud exploding.
Yeah, so yes. So seventh where we started was not technically was not Umbral era. We started in Astral era, right? So the rebuilding after a calamity had hit.
Mm.
Right?
Ah.
And there was no end to that world because we are still living in it.
Okay.
Right? So there was no quote unquote like rejoining, even though we are the source, is what we call our star.
Hmm.
But I'm trying to piece together my thoughts, and I had my thoughts and I lost them.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, I didn't have a proper thought earlier as well, so it's.
But yeah, so we were not. I mean, like, yeah, they just went through an Umbral era, right? But I would say like
Okay.
after Bahamut and Thalamud like crashing and burning, and then like killing Louis while blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
It's that whole Louis Soir scene, right, of him getting obliterated to save the world.
Okay.
And I would say that after that, like that's the peak of their Umbral era. And so afterwards is the start of an Astral era where we start like rebuilding, working towards rebuilding ourselves. And whatnot. Although that Astral era seems to, kind of be. I don't even know if I would call it an Astral era because there's no like height of technology, height of like peace or anything. It has just been still problematic since then.
I guess I was just having a confusion because they use calamity in both cases. Where I mean, it does fit that both events are huge calamities, but like having used the same descriptor for like two different things is kind of like a little confusing. It was like
I don't see calamity as like a capital C calamity, like it's like
calamity.
one event, right? I see it as a lowercase c. It's encompassing of all, bad things that could happen.
Okay.
Like you understand what I mean by like capital C calamity.
But I thought it would be like hey, like calamities is like this is a descriptor like hey, it's Christmas. 7 Umbral Christmas. 7 Umbral calamity. It's like it's referring to that one thing. But not like holiday. Because like instead of calamity being Christmas, calamity is being used as holiday. You get what I mean? I don't know if that's clear. But
yeah, I mean, I see where your confusion lies. Yeah.
So it's not. It's just it's a general term, not a specifically used exclusively for the rejoinings.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would say like that goes with how like they present the final days as capital F, capital D final days, right?
Okay, final days is Christmas. There you go. That's Christmas itself.
Yeah. A very bloody Christmas, but Christmas. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can continue on. Sorry about that, like very very sidebar. But I was just like,
No.
it was a
Worries.
sometimes like with all of the info that we have been given and all of the plot, it just gets like muddled into my brain
I
here and
mean,
there.
definitely, I understand that. Like, I don't remember. Somehow, it's those weird things where it's like, yo, I don't remember like overarching plot lines until someone like brings it up and we bring it into discussion. But like, my overall understanding, I think, is there somewhere deep down
Mm,
in
okay.
the back rooms of my memory. Like, if you ask me about like recalling certain things in Shadowbringers or Stormblood, I'm gonna be like, actually, for anything really, I barely remember last week, but I'm like, oh yeah. Like once I like have a few minutes to like think and
Like
recall,
think about some specifics
it'll
of it.
slowly
Yeah.
come back. But yeah.
Okay. All right.
But also, like, I could be wrong. Interpretation and whatnot, and confusion. It has been a while since I did MSQ, after all. About in actual era political terms, it's possible. It's possible to just declare actually everything is good and great and fine, while everything has been pretty much carpet bombed, and it does. Yeah.
I didn't even like. This is my first time like hearing astral era, or like waking up to that term. I've never paid attention to it being a
Interest.
thing.
Well,
But it was just umbrals.
it's the it no, I think it's addressed in terms of like there's always like the bad times and the good times of an era, right?
Mhm.
So like I guess we're just perpetually in Umbral era right now.
Okay.
I don't know if we'll hit.
Oh,
That's a good question.
got a zodiac.
You know what? I'm pretty sure we'll figure it out along the way. But like, I don't know. You see aspects of like development and redevelopment, height of like technology, etc., happening throughout our journey since ARR, right?
Mhm.
So it could be argued either way that like I don't know how they define this era. My history for ARR is not so great. I mean, not like ARR, but like it's mentioned during character creation, Astral Umbral Month, ARR Shadowbringers, MSQ, and Astral skills. It's also mentioned. It's mentioned a lot in like a lot of the job quests. Like I know for sure it's in Black Mage, or
Oh
Thaumaturge
my
slash
gosh.
Black Mage,
Wait.
because
Sandra.
uh-huh.
Is that the Cryal Badesian? Look.
Oh my god.
What?
But
Oh. Was it? What? What?
not an Archon loaf. Man.
Oh my gosh. I just got an Archon Law from the Cryal Badesian. Oh gosh. Well, I guess bye bye. was like, wait, there's Kryl over there. I was like, we forget to talk to Kryl? Anyway, sorry about that.
What was I saying?
The Astral and Umbral.
I don't remember. Oh, right. So, yeah, I know in, like, Black Mage Quest, it does mention the fact that, like, one of the major calamities that caused, like, one of the major calamities was a fight between, like, black magic and white magic. And whatnot, and that led to, you know, fifth? Was it fifth? Yeah, fifth or sixth, I think. I can't remember all of them. We didn't live it, and I hate history in general as a subject, so in one ear out the other.
Okay.
But yeah.
I don't know.
It's definitely not mentioned a lot, but I feel like it. Well, at the same time, I feel like it is also mentioned. It just the theme of like overarching doom and gloom is more prevalent. It's kind of like one of those, like, if you're watching the news, it's always bad news, you know, not really good news type of situations. So I feel like it just gets overshadowed.
Yeah. I just realized, Tendra, is the final days because it's Final Fantasy.
Dang. History-wise, Umbral eras are marked by decline, accumulating in a calamity, but astral eras are rise and advancements. Yeah, the term astral era is a term often not used because the advancement or marvels gets overshadowed by the following declining event. Yes, very true. Yeah. Plus, when we describe a golden age, we just say that civilization did it in passing. Every cataclysmic... Kryl says every cataclysmic event is the catalyst of an Umbral era. The centuries rebuilding after can be growth times, astral eras. Yeah. I feel like... So we did have, like, a period of, like, astral era, or this may be seen as an... you know, I need to get this fact, like, actually solidified. Are we still in the Umbral era? Are we technically in the Astral era?
So it's like like utopia versus dystopia. Like that?
Post 2.0 is the 7th Astral era. Okay.
I see.
Also, I am so glad that I see this because I have no sound notifications whatsoever for Say Chat.
I don't have it as well. But yeah, I mean, that we ironed that out. But like Astral is just like Golden Age, I guess. Umbral is like, oh god, can we go back to the Golden Age?
It's been 5 years since the 7th Umbral Calamity. People are still getting back on their feet. Yeah, so it's like after the Umbral Calamity, though, I would argue that we are in an Astral era. Yeah. If I'm correct, we are in the 7th Astral.
Right now,
yes.
it's the 7th Astral.
But still very doom and gloom, even if we're in Astral era, you know? It is like, it led... It is leading, yeah.
Well, it's leading to an Umbral
I feel like
right now,
is also
right?
just very short.
It's leading to an Umbral right now because of the final days. Unless...
Umbral Calamity greater than Umbral era competes in rebuilding.
Unless everything...
Oh, not greater than... Umbral Calamities into Umbral eras. Good things and into... Which goes into good things and rebuilding, which then equals the astral era repeat 6 times. Yeah. Early in the astral, we dropped all the M&Ms and we still picking them all up. Yeah.
Okay. You don't necessarily need a calamity or a rejoining. I mean, a rejoining to go to Umbral.
I thought we're in 8th astral because astral comes first now. True. I think so too. Unless I'm misremembering. Technically. I don't know, this timeline is warped. That's all I know. It's one of those, like, I probably won't understand the full extent of it until I've played it, like, 3 times. And will I play it 3 times? Not likely.
It's a good point. Why? Which point? This point. Okay. Like you don't need a rejoining for the next Umbral era. It just happens.
Yeah, definitely not. Yeah.
But what's?
Because calamities do not equal like the not like individual calamity equals the downfall of a whole entire star.
So is it just a big coinky dinky that it's the 7th Umbral era with 7 rejoinings? You don't need a rejoining or an Umbral or like the 7th era or whatever. 7th astral.
So timeline wise, I think so you have to view the time. Oh, man. I think you have to view the timelines separately because each star has their own timeline. Right? That is the source's time frame of things.
Each rejoining is a calamity, yeah, but like doesn't all life get wiped when a calamity happens? Or
yes, but I feel like that's not like in terms of relation to the source, our star. But not for the other stars.
So it's just a big like wave of ether that joins the source that kills a lot of people, but then some people are like, I'm not gonna die to that. I need to record this for the next Umbral calamity. See that? Okay. Hey.
Well, since to trigger a rejoining, you need something more like a calamity. It's often a cause of an Umbral era.
Okay.
Future 8th Umbral calamity was going to be caused by Black Rose, which would kill living beings and plants. It would have destroyed governments and destroyed society as we know it, but Graha stopped that. Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Thank you for that history lesson, everyone. Let's continue with the MSQ.
Level 85, the Blasphemy Unmasked. Ahewan's burden is heavy indeed, yet he need not bear it alone.
Forgive me, my friends, but I must return to Mercaduta for the time being. There I can better manage the crisis and dispatch my troops as the situation demands. In that case...
Enough history, but... Oh, sorry.
Wait, that's outfit.
Can't finish.
In that case, we shall carry out an investigation of our own here in the city. Perhaps the residents can tell us more about the first of the transformations and the conditions under which it occurred. If we can ascertain exactly triggered these tragic events, it may give us some insight to a possible solution. Time is of the essence. Let us split into 3 groups that we may cover more ground. Alizé and I will see to Pax's path. Tancred and Y'shtola, pray, make for Dharma. I leave Arthur to Graha and you, Belgi and Lex. Any information you can gather on the first blasphemy or the manifestation of the final days here in the city would be most helpful. When we have completed our respective inquiries, let's reconvene in front of Megatuta. We might share what we've learned with the satrap.
The next calamity is gonna be when the gold saucer runs out of MGP. For real. Anyways, Kyle was saying enough history. Back to the annex. Have fun. Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you, Kyle. I ate the Archon loaf. It says well fed, but like, you know.
Oh.
It was rough going down.
You know what? Here. You can eat my Archon loaf too.
You want to feed me more of this thing? Oh my gosh.
I don't eat Archon loaves. I'ma have a matcha instead.
Okay.
Graha.
Shall we be off then? Arthur is home to the High Crucible of Alchemia, whose alchemists forged many of our warding scales. Seems a good place as any to begin our investigation. What you think? I spoke briefly with Nordine, chief alchemist there, on our last visit. He should be happy to answer our queries.
I'm TP with Graha. Time to find out. Yes.
I'm not attuned. I'm not attuned. I'm not
can
attuned.
attune.
I did not attune.
What?
I'm not attuned to the rods at hand.
No, where are you going? Are you not attuned to the High Crucible of Alchemia?
No.
Dang.
I'm not attuned to anything.
What do you mean you're not attuned to anything?
I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe I haven't tuned to everything here. Or...
Oh my god. Please go get the other ones that you don't have here.
I don't have all of them.
What do you mean? We did the tour. How do you not have any of them?
We did not. I don't know why I don't have any of them. I don't have the comma one.
What do you mean?
I don't have them. The one
we
near
did them
the
together.
traders.
There's no way you don't have them.
Look. I'm gonna
what do you
tune
mean,
here.
Look, I can't look.
I don't. Oh my god! I only have like 3.
Oh my god! We need to go get you the other ones now.
I don't have the Merite's Mayhain. I don't have comma. I don't have the Hall of the Radiant Host.
What the heck have you been doing? What the heck? How do I
haven't
have
been doing
all
anything,
of them?
Sandra. I have no internet.
We did a tour. No, we've been here before. We did a tour through
don't
the majority of
remember us
these, and we
going
definitely
here.
walked past all of them.
I don't remember us going here. I swear. Like, I remember us going into this room, but not to that room right there. Should I go get it, or should we just do this first?
What? No,
He's right
go
there.
Get them.
But it's gonna be like... Okay, I'll go run. Where's my machinist? Peloton. Does it even help? Where's my pants? What happened to my pants?
Oh boy. What is it with you and never having pants?
I don't know. I don't know where my pants
Specifically
are.
pants.
God.
Oh my god.
I don't know what
You need to
happened.
keep, like, every 10 levels worth of pants in your armory chest.
I don't know what happened to my pants, okay? I swear they're just in my
The
chest.
Anna and her pants collection.
See, I have pants
What
in
do
my
you...
armory chest.
Hi, Raze.
Gosh.
Welcome in. Never his shirt or shoes or gloves. Yeah, I know, right? Like, what the heck? How does he not have pants?
What are you talking about?
Also, what is this about Yulia and her pants collection, huh? Yulia, explain yourself.
Pants collection? Pano's getting some strays. Wait, what? Went the wrong way.
I only hunted down Fan Daniel's pants. He wouldn't give them to me for glam. Oh boy. We did not need pants. Wear the Tonberry robes. Wait, do the robes... I mean... Well, no. You can still put pants on underneath them, no?
Yeah. Called underpants. Ethernet charge. Okay. Go here. And then I can get the other one. For sure. Sure this time. I didn't know that there were robes. That... me, I guess.
No, you can wear the robes, like, if anything, they take up a headpiece and the body piece. You can still wear pants underneath them. You just don't need to, I think. Hey, Lex, do you think robes fit your Lala?
Robes
What do
fit
you
my
mean?
Lala?
Robes fit the Lalas, yes. Do they suit Lalas? I don't know. But they fit.
They fit, they sit. I've attuned to all Ethernet shards. Yay!
Nice. You still couldn't attune to Lexaetharn, right?
No, not
the big Aether. Okay.
I could not.
There's also an armor that makes it where you can't have pants show up. Oh yeah, no, I know about that issue because it's not even like not all pants. You know the Quaintrell? Okay, so anyone who has a female character and has the Quaintrell skirt, I think it's Quaintrell. Either way, it's Quaint something. Starts with a Q. The Quaintrell skirt, it literally gets clipped away by like half of the inventory that you have. Like, you put on a shirt, and the skirt just doesn't appear. Only the socks. Or the stockings. It's so maddening.
I don't know about these glasses with this glam.
Half, more than half. Yeah, probably more than half. Like, I don't remember ever wearing that skirt because it just gets clipped away. Or, like, if I wear it, it's for the stockings itself. Sorry, what were you saying, Lex?
I was like saying that I don't like the sunglasses with this, like this one. I don't think it fits with this glam. A bit too I don't know.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, I don't know why. There's this weird feeling about it. This one though, maybe this one. There's no difference.
What do you mean? There's a big difference.
There's a big difference. Like, you know
Yeah.
what, I'll just stick with this
One was opaque and one was transparent.
one.
Big difference.
Okay.
They were also different shapes.
It's not yet.
I was referring to the Odin armor. Didn't know about that one. Ah, I see it. I've never worn the Odin armor. Armor is just not my type of glam.
I don't know about robes that fit my love.
Yeah.
Is this a dude? I think it's a dude.
Mhm.
I remember those eyes. You were with the Scions who commissioned the scales from us, yeah? Walking me back to the High Crucible. What brings you here in these troubling times? You are assisting Satrap in investigating the crisis that plagues the city. Did you happen to catch sight of any of these creatures? I did. As I was going about my work, I was disturbed by crashing footsteps so powerful that the very ground shook. I rushed outside and could not believe what I beheld. The night sky was burning. Suddenly, I heard panicked screams coming from the directions of Balzan Bazaar. In the next instant, a monstrous beast poked its head out of the amidst the storms. A handful of the Radiant rushed to the scene, only to be sent sprawling as the fiend and its minions propelled themselves skyward. Blasphemy came from the vicinity of the markets. Its knowledge may prove useful. I thank you for sharing your tale. Well, I do believe now we know where we should inquire next. To the bazaar then. Up.
And forget that we call them blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
The shadow creatures.
Light. The wardens.
Dialogue here. You're gonna discuss the textile stalls.
So this is Thavnerian weave, I must say. It bears a resemblance to the traditional fabrics of Corvos. Small wonder, really, given that it's just across the water. Not that I'm much of an expert in Corvosi culture, of course. I've not had the occasion to visit my ancestral home since coming to Charlian. And like as not, I will never reside there again. That said, in recent days I've felt more acutely aware of my heritage and grateful for it. It is thanks to my forebears that I inherited the royal eye, and with it, the wisdom of the ancient Alan. And so, well, I simply hope that my countrymen are safe. And one day, when this calamity is but a memory, I would like to see Corvos again, if only once.
Barstow. Forgive me, but my shop is closed until further notice. Needless to say, we've more pressing concerns these days.
We have come not in search of wares, but information concerning the enormous fiend that tore through the bazaar. Did you perchance witness anything?
Afraid not, my friend. I was here the whole time, so I only saw its little minions. Made a mess of the place, they did. While that was all going on, the great big one tore through the west side of the bazaar. You'd have better luck asking there.
West side. But
Zaytanor.
oh, something the matter, traveler. Your loss. Perhaps I could be of assistance. Your offer is most appreciated. We are not lost, but we are in need of information. Don't you know anything about the gargantuan beast that rampaged through the bazaar? Oh, I saw it all. Oh, I wish I had not. I was going about my work when all of a sudden a piercing scream cut through the air. I turned around and it was a fiend. Its massive body bursting through the entryway with the force of a tidal wave. Then it was gone. As quickly as it came. Hey, guy.
Radviera.
This is a mercy. What is happening to the world? What am I to do? is nowhere safe. Settle down, friend. Danger is past, at least for now. If it's not too painful to remember, could you tell us what you saw? First, I heard the screams. Then a horde of ravening beasts came charging toward us. One of them was huge, bigger than a parrot, throwing people about like rag dolls, and it was eating them. I hid under the counter, saw others do the same. But the shrieking and wailing kept getting louder. More voices in the throng. Beasts or victims, I couldn't tell. I knew not what was happening. I still don't. That is enough, my good man. You were brave to share us with your tale. Many of your fellow merchants are safe. I, Crucible too, survived mostly unscathed. Pray, stay close to your friends and loved ones and rest your body and mind while you are able. I suspect that is the most we can expect people here to tell us. I think it's best we find a place outside the bazaar where we might rest and review our findings.
Sorry, I was sneezing.
It's okay.
Oh, wrong way.
Place. Oh, what? Judging by their accounts, the transformation had already occurred by the time the beasts reached the bazaar. Tore through the west side of the bazaar and headed towards the Aetherite Plaza. In other words, blasphemy may have first appeared in this vicinity. That being the case, the people in the Mayhem can surely tell us more. Mayhem. Going after that enormous beast, are ya? Oh, I saw it, including the very instant that poor bastard transformed. Oh, damn the gods for putting me there. It started over there, by the window. A few men, merchants probably, talking and drinking. Conversations must have been taking a turn for the worse. Next thing I know, the leader, I suppose he was, buries his head in his hands. Black mist was swirling about him, and his whole body bursts apart. There stands hideous, slavering beasts, massive and foul, all gaping maws and bulging eyes. Oh, his friend started shrieking, and the black mist comes again. Till change takes him too. Oh, the stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Nightmarish indeed. Incidentally, you perchance know who those merchants were? No. I'm a decorator by trade. Not much cause to mingle with that sort. Saw Millie, the barmaid, chatting with them though. She might know something. Millie? Oh, can't talk to her yet. She's right there.
Mira. Even after repairing all that damage, it'll take a while for business to pick up again. You mean the blasphemy? That's what the Radiant have been calling it anyway. I saw it too. We all did. I was standing here at the counter as Murdy poured me a drink, when suddenly there came this dreadful sound, like a pained, angry groan. It was unlike anything I've ever heard. I turned around in shock, and from an And from an ominous cloak of black mist rose the creature, enormous and ghastly to behold. As for what happened next, to recall it sends shivers up my spine. By some stroke of fortune, I was able to slip outside before the beast got its claws on me. But the sight that greeted me offered no solace. The blue sky above turned red as blood. Myrte, myself, and other survivors clung to each other for dear life until the radiant host came to our aid.
Wait, did I hear you correctly? The beast manifested before the sky began to burn.
I'm certain of it. The windows here offer a clear view of the sky, and I saw nothing out of the ordinary until the beast appeared and began to rage.
Oh.
Also, ads are starting soon.
Yeah. Want to take a quick ad break? There's some food.
Mm-hmm.
Sit down.
Sure.
Get the one with the flatbreads. I get the one with the kebabs. All right, everyone. Ads are starting in about 30 minutes or so. 30 minutes, 30 seconds or so. So please do take this time to get some hydration and some snacks. And, you know, we will be back in about 3 minutes after the ads are over. Yeah. See you in a little bit. Have you ever made homemade flatbreads before, Kendra?
Yeah.
Do you have a recipe? Can I have it? I wanna learn how to make flatbreads.
Oh, I made it I think once or twice, but I don't have a recipe that I specifically use. I just Google it every single time.
Okay.
I can't even remember. It's been a while since I've made it though, like a long while.
But do you order like flatbreads, like dinners like this every once in a while?
Yeah.
Because we don't have any we don't have any common places here that does like takeout or like deliveries that have like naan breads or flatbreads that I can dip into, like, you know, those types of like dishes. I wish we had more of those.
That's unfortunate. I feel like ever since I got home, I would say I eat less of a variety of foods than when I was living in Korea. Just because my mom cooks here.
Okay.
And so we just usually have like majority like Chinese, Vietnamese food. But yeah, I was like, if anything, like if I'm going out for the day or something, that's usually when I will have like other food. But like I used to have like curry or I don't know, like other. I mean, okay, so what are we including in like flatbreads? Like pita, naan,
yeah, works. Naan.
Does tortillas count? Like
that could work too. Tortillas could count.
Or like focaccia.
I mean, focaccia is more of like a leavened flatbread, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if focaccia counts.
I mean, pita. So like, I eat Greek food. Yeah, so pita. Usually, I had like Greek food, like a pita kebab or something. And then naan. Yeah, I eat Indian. I prefer Indian curry or like. Yeah, ones that you can dip bread into.
Yeah.
And then
bread, I prefer an Indian curry.
We count like tortillas. I love
Japanese.
Mexican food. I prefer Korean rice over other ones, but
Korean rice is very sticky.
I feel like
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
So welcome back.
But like here at home, we eat jasmine rice for the most part.
Wait, what's the typical Korean rice then? Because like jasmine is more of
It's
like
a short
Southeast.
grained kind of like. It is a stickier rice. I wouldn't call it a sticky rice, but it is a stickier rice.
Horchata.
Um,
It's a drink.
and like versus jasmine being like a relatively, it's a medium length grained rice, and then is dry. Like the rice grains don't really stick together unless you use
Is there
too much
like
water,
a specific
which is
name for the rice, like jasmine, or like? Is it just
I bet there
classification?
is, but they just call it rice because like Korean rice, like you can mix it in with other grains, and like you know like how there's like that purple black rice or like I don't know if I guess like I don't hang on. Is it chapsar?
Chapsar?
No, chapsar, like, so, like, you know, like, the rice cakes that they make that are kind of like mochi? So, like, the rice cakes in, like, tteokbokki or, like, any other form of rice cake, they use a rice called chapsar, which is extra sticky rice. I don't know if it's I don't think it's the same. I think it's, like, separate rice.
Yeah. I used to make
no. Okay, so...
before. They use
It's crazy because like even in Korean terms, they don't use like a specific name for it. It's always just sal, which is just rice in general.
Okay.
And then like we differentiate like what type of rice they eat because like each type of grain that they add to it becomes like a new quote unquote type of rice, right?
Really?
So normal rice we would just call hinsal, which is literally just white rice.
Like, okay.
It's like they just, but I looked it up. Apparently, like it's just called mepsar. Like the official term is mepsar, but no one ever says that, and it's not even written on packages.
Mepsar.
Yeah, and then there's like the sweeter glutinous rice, which is chapsar, like I knew. And then like there's multigrain rice, which is like tapkokpap. And it's just like, yeah, no, I don't think it has like a name in English like it does other rice. Huh?
Google says Bangmi? White rice? Baengmi? Bangmi? What?
Huh?
I don't know what that is. Bike me? Bike me? Bike me bop? I don't know what.
Me?
Bike me bop.
So I feel like they're using the old romanization of it. Pek is a different way to say white. And then mi is the older way to say like grain of like rice.
Like grain.
Pek. So it is literally.
Which is rice, I assume.
White rice.
Is like...
I don't know. Pop is cooked rice. Sire is uncooked rice.
Oh my god.
So pibim means to mix, and then
Bibimbap.
pop is just rice, so it's just mixed rice.
Okay.
Yeah.
You still have 200 spins left.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be working on that as we go, but I have a lot of spins. So many spins.
Speaking of horchata, though, well, that horchata that we had in Anaheim, still one of the best horchatas that I've had, because I just had horchata recently and I just thought it was so bland. Like, I cannot.
I felt like I was just drinking cinnamon watered milk.
What about
Oh my god, I feel the same.
carnitas?
Right?
Carnita.
It was so good. Bland horchata. I know, what a crime, right?
Carnita.
What about what?
Carnitas.
Oh, carnitas. Carnitas are great.
Melil.
I love Mexican food. Oh.
See.
Oh, hello there. Welcome to Meride's Main. What can we get you?
We have come not for libations, but rather for information. You are Melil, yes? We are investigating the so-called blasphemy on the Sartrov's behalf. We hear... we hear it was one of your customers, a merchant, that first underwent the transformation. What can you tell us about him?
He was something of a regular here, especially of late. Kaza was his name. He ran his own consortium, dealing primarily in the exports of Thavnarian specialties. Where have I heard that name before? It's through him we met Matsia.
Yeah?
Oh, that merchant. Oh my god.
Who? We saw the second?
Yeah, sure. It's through him we met Messiah. Yes. Oh, whoops. That's Graha.
Yes, the names ring a bell. Didn't you meet them both on your first trip with them there? If I recall correctly, Kauzol ran a trading operation in Yedlamud, and it was there that you made Matsia's acquaintance.
Yes, that is the name Kauzal, no doubt. Or that is the same Kauzal, no doubt. A rather successful man, from what I gather. That said, it was clear that he had fallen on hard times of late. Those ghastly towers popping up everywhere cannot have been good for business. Even now, with the towers gone, the collapse of the Empire has led to all sorts of problems elsewhere. The market for luxuries is surely not what it once was.
Trying times for the head of a trading consortium, indeed.
Alza was a compassionate man. Even as his own business suffered, he did what he could to provide for the artisans, fishermen, and many others who counted on him to sell the wares. Indeed, that was the very topic of yesterday's meeting, as far as I could hear. Yet, as they discussed matters further, Kalzal's tone grew grave and grim. He was then that...
Forgive me. I would not have you recall the memory if it brings you pain. If I would ask just one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual about Kalzal in particular? Please. Anything at all.
Sorry, nothing springs to mind. Perhaps someone else can help you. Kalzal lived for his work and had no family that I know of. His employees and associates knew him best, but they too are lost to us. Perhaps his neighbors know something I do not. I can direct you to them if you believe it would help. What do you say? Blasphemy Unmasked complete.
Very pretty.
Kalzal was the Alra that we met before we went on the little stint to teach that elephant trader how to sell his fish. Do you remember?
I remember.
Like I can't like place his face either, but I know him.
No, it's like everything happened after that, so I kind of like don't remember him too much. But I know that we were. Is he the one that we saw at the docks?
Yeah.
Okay. Still don't remember him too clearly, but
yeah, I don't think we ever saw him outside of the docks. I don't quite remember, but I only remember when they mentioned or when that was a option. It took me a second to even remember who Matsaya was.
Raha says something. Says, thanks to Milio, it appears we have a new lead. Let us leave no stone unturned.
Amidst the apocalypse, Maleo has information that should serve you well. Kalzal made his home in Kama, a nearby residential area. From what I gather, Kalzal lived there since childhood and was known throughout the neighborhood.
Mama, the name is new to me. How do we get there?
I'll write down some directions.
Actually... Oh. Continue.
I cannot promise that you will find what you seek there, but if nothing else, it is a start.
Come, let's see where this lead takes us. Sorry about that. I thought she was done talking. But it kind of reminds me of Yulia. Because of the hair.
Kinda, yeah. Yulia's is more blue, no?
That's Kana hair. It's a bit more blue, yeah.
I thought Yulia's was blue.
Kana, this
blue
is you.
With the blue gradient instead. Forgive me, I know nothing of this blasphemy nor what caused those poor men to take such hideous forms. That said, I could tell that Kalzal cared deeply for his colleagues and clients. He did not seem the sort to willingly damage the trust they placed in him. Okay, we have a lot of dialogue options to find, so I guess we're walking.
Circumstances. If we follow Milio's directions, we'll be there in no time. Ra was saying something a little bit. Right.
Ask for directions.
Let's see. After leaving the Mayhain, we're to retrace our steps and head back towards the Aetherite Plaza.
Emerald Carbuncle, what a name.
Well,
can I attune now?
probably not.
No.
From here, we ascend the stairs. There's this thingy. Wait, what? Upstairs? Oh.
Have to get to the last 85 MSQ to get the Aetherite. Ah, okay.
This must be huge. In which case, we should take the path leading southeast. Huge. If we keep going this way, we should arrive in Karma before long. Walking these unfamiliar streets is quite the adventure, is it not? I can only hope we can explore odds at hand at our leisure once this crisis has passed. Come. And this must be Kama. We've arrived at last. Let us begin questioning the residents without delay. No doubt someone here can tell us more about Ozal. Given recent events, I imagine many are taking the shelter indoors. And I imagine many are turned into monsters indoors too. Go inside? Hello? Oh, yeah. Voice.
Could you come back another time? I just woke up and I'm not exactly in the mood for idle chit-chat.
Well, that's one way to avoid panic, I suppose. Pardon our intrusion. You may have not noticed, but a great danger has come to Thavnair. I encourage you to stay alert and prepare to flee the city should the situation turn dire. But before we leave you in peace, pray allow us to ask a question or two. Did you know a local merchant named Kozol? If so, did you notice anything unusual about him recently?
Kozol? I know him. In fact, we spoke just the other day. Like many others, his business was doing poorly. Still, it seemed as though he'd managed to turn things around, thanks to a generous order from Ruveda Fibers. Why, he was practically dancing in the streets. I haven't spoken with him since, but I assume it all went well. Gina Baha might be able to tell you more, though. As I recall, he was the one who brokered the arrangement. Gina
Baha at Ruveda Fibers. Let's make a point to visit him after we've spoken with the other locals. Oh my god, it's Gina Baha Blast?
Monsters go om nom nom, yeah. Monsters definitely going om nom nom.
Mati. Say, old lady.
Kozol, you say? Yes, I've known him since he was a boy. If there was ever a man who was born to be a merchant, it was him. Always early to depart and late to return. He'd spend his days procuring the finest wares and seeking out willing customers. You could say it came to him as easy as breathing. Sadly, business was flagging of late. No surprise, really, with how dangerous travel has become. He was cooped up in his house from dawn till dusk the other day, no doubt racking his brain for a way to turn his fortunes around. Then, at night, I heard the door open. I looked out to see Kozol sitting on a bench, his head hung low, a man with the weight of the world on his shoulders.
I see. The situation must have been quite dire indeed. Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing to speak of, other than the troubles with his consortium. He was the same old Kozol, cordial and honest like always. These questions you are asking, has something happened to him? He wasn't caught up in that terrible incident at the bazaar, was he? I don't travel much these days, but my daughters told me not to venture outside. Stuck in here as I am, I've heard little about these bizarre, going-ons.
Rest assured that the city is safe for now, but the situation may change without warning. I urge you stay close to your daughter and be prepared to take refuge should the satrap order it. Hello, Scoob.
Hi, Scoob.
Wrong account, right account. I was wondering why Moshi was commenting on Sandra's side.
How you guys doing? Doing good.
We're doing okay. Freaking hot right now over here. Oh, whoa, 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 Sandra, Sandra, look. Sandra, Sandra, look. See this?
No. Al-Zadal's piece. Within this mausoleum is interred the mortal remains of Al-Zadal, leader of the Ari tribe, which sailed to Thavnir from the mainland. By joining the might of his people with the Arkasudara, Al-Zadal tipped the scales against the Gajasura, bringing an end to the internecine war of the Matanga tribes.
Those are a lot of words. Internecine
Those
war?
are words.
Internecine?
I don't think we can get back up there.
Then
Great.
we go down and use the waystone here to get the Ruveda fibers.
I don't think it's the waystone. I mean, you could.
Ethernet shard.
I just walked.
The heat, gonna beat me up before I beat it.
Dude, it's hot even at night here. It's insane.
Over there? Oh my gosh. I was like, I was kind of curious if like some places could not get as hot as what we have here in the Philippines, but I hear that some areas
It got like really cold last week. Like super cold to the point that we had hail.
What?
And yeah, in summer. And then like this week we're just back to
what the hell?
hot as fuck weather. It is exactly, you know.
The I heard that there was like a storm happening. I don't know if storms is like just relegated to one state, or if one state is being affected by storm, you know, the rest of the country also gets storms.
No, it is usually like a few, probably like if anything, a storm would probably pass through a couple or a few states. Like within like the same region, but the states are just too big to really quantify. I don't know. If you heard about a storm, I don't even know where that would be. Like storms for Pacific Northwest are a regular occurrence in terms of like if we're talking like rain or whatever. It rains on the daily. So storms are nothing for us, but if it was bad enough to be like reported, it's probably somewhere else in the US. Probably like Midwest. I mean Mid-East.
Okay.
Midwest is a thing, but it's not really West in my opinion.
I'm not mistaken, the stairs lead to the Dharma.
Washington and Florida rain all the time. Oh, oops,
like
sorry.
the sights,
Thought he was done.
the red sky above. During the final days of Yule, the heavens burned and the stars fell. Ancient magics run amok. That was my assumption when I saw Amarot. Perhaps the ancients believed the same. That the terror of a single powerful individual was the cause of their calamity. And yet, those self-same horrors now manifest themselves before our eyes. What could it be that sets the heavens aflame and turns ordinary men into beasts? He's yapping. He yapping. Yeah.
Washington and Florida are on two very separate sides of the U.S. though. Well, I would say like Pacific Northwest, which is literally just like Washington and Oregon, do rain a lot. That is our normal weather. But it ain't wrong. I don't know. I've been to Florida only once, so like over 2 decades ago, I think.
Discuss Rosetta fibers. The foaming silk bombs. This must be Rosetta fibers. We should find Jinabaha. Jinabaha blast.
Oh, I missed it. Damn it.
What?
There's a lookout.
The lookout. Didn't even see it.
Let me down. Dang it.
Why is it? What the frick? What am I standing on? What am I standing
Oh, I
on?
think we need to climb. Hang on.
There it is. Got in. Oh, maybe you can get there. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, the hitbox is really weird. Did you aim from the left side of it or the right side?
The left side. I just inched slowly but surely from this top. Yeah. Just slowly. Just inch there. You go.
Rubeda Fibers, this state-sponsored workshop, is famed for producing silk thread in exquisite quality. Its sericulture and weaving techniques were once jealously guarded secrets, but security measures have become lax since Old Da and other nations began manufacturing their own silk fabrics.
Hello, Donrona. Is there actually worms in here?
Oh, I clicked in. There's the cutscene.
Sorry, cutscene.
We can sync up.
Okay. And hurry, I say. There's no time to waste. Pardon me, but you are in charge of buying and selling here, yes? We have a few questions that we'd like to... You can voice Gina Bar.
I'm sorry, but I simply don't have time to chat. If you haven't noticed, we have our hands full at the moment. We must carry all our wares and equipment to safety before those accursed beasts return.
In that case, might we be of assistance? Perhaps we could speak when the job is done.
That's some Cloud Stripe looking hair, let me tell you. Very well. You can start by helping us move our equipment. Ask the others what to put where. And you can carry our fabrics. Go through that door and speak with Kamala. She'll tell you the rest. Remember, these textiles are our livelihood. Handle them with care.
No worms in there. Oh, those are worms. Ugh. Those are cocoons. Okay.
This area is for employees only. Out! Out! What's that? You've come to help? Oh, praise be to Mindaruva. Kind stranger, I welcome your assistance. On your way here, you pass 3 storehouses, yes? I'd like you to carry that small crate to Nabrapal, by the storehouse near the hatchery. The crate of clothing is for Manuha. And that massive crate there goes to Zamira by the middle storehouse. Watch your back with that one. Those are all the crates we have ready. Once they've been delivered, consider your work here complete.
Great. 75 seconds. Where is it? You have God, thank you for your aid. I thought we were in a title of it. Apparently not. I skipped this dialogue immediately. Do you have any crates of finished products such as carpets, clothing, and the like? Try bringing them here to our primary storehouse. Crate for clothing, is it? And take that off your hands. Many thanks for the delivery. Oh my gosh. Big crate. Triple Lala size. Oh my gosh.
I'm strong. I say you're quite the brawny one, aren't you? Good thing that. Never know when you'll need to defend yourself in these unpredictable times. A crate full of fabrics, is it? Exactly what I was hoping to receive. Here, let me put that away for you.
Load bearing. Roman silkworms. Yeah. Here you go.
You've carried all the crates to the storehouse, you say, and so quickly, too. Why, I've never seen anyone so strong. I and my associates will see to the rest, so please return to Jinabaha and assure him our work is proceeding apace. To tell the truth, we're grateful for this distraction. Too many terrible happenings of late. But generous souls like yourself give me hope that we may emerge from the trial even stronger. I pray we meet again in more peaceful times.
So they bought silk from someone and then rewove it and sold it back to them. That's weird. Ziox heavy. If Kamala is satisfied with your work, then so am I. You've done us a great favor, Trevor. I too have delivered the instrument apparatus entrusted to me. You both have my thanks. With our wares safely stored away, we'll not lose any more to these fiends. I take it your establishment does not escape the attack unscathed? We did not. Thankfully, most of our workers had already left for the day, but those of us still here saw it all. We looked to the burning skies in confusion, and then, before we could even begin to make sense of it, a hideous creature burst through the doors, shrieking. We ran for our lives, but one of my colleagues was not so fortunate. Find out. Scream of such agony, such terror. And in the next instant, he too sprouted fierce from claws. Sight of it caused another fellow to panic, and then he too transformed. I'm sorry. There was something you wanted to ask? Indeed. You knew the merchant Colzo, did you not? I believe he had some dealings with your establishment. Colzo, I know him well. He arranged for his consortium to deliver a large shipment of fabrics, but in the end we received a better offer and had to turn him down. I understand his business is struggling, but so is ours. Another of our most reliable trading partners agreed to transport the goods for a much smaller commission, and we'd have been fools to refuse. Felt terrible for withdrawing the offer, but you must understand we simply had no choice. I tried to put on a brave face when I delivered the news, but his dejection and despair was plain as day. He said he'd discuss it with his associates, but I could tell he'd all but given up hope. Dejection and despair. You remember what we saw in Vanaspati, yes? Soldiers and jungle dwellers pushed to the very brink, turning into beasts one after the next. It would seem that the same phenomenon occurred here. The full craftsmen attacked by the fiends, as well as those that we witnessed it, all undergoing the change. I suspect that everything began also. By all accounts, it was he who suffered from the most profound and piercing despair. Wait. Could that be it? That such intense emotions were what triggered this transformation? Much remains unclear, but I believe we are drawing closer to an answer. At any rate, we must discuss our findings with the others.
Amidst the apocalypse complete.
Oh, we both level up. Crazy.
Beyond the
98.
depths of despair. Nice. Grahatia is eager to share all you have learned with your companions.
We're here to reconvene with the others in front of Megaduta, will we not? Let's just be outside. With any luck, already returned from their own investigations. My friend, we must take our leave. I pray that your establishment is spared from further tragedy, but remember, your lives are far more precious than any wares. You are ordered to flee. Do so without hesitation. Indeed. Thank you for your concern. And pray you two take care as well. Oh gosh, sorry, a bit yawny. Good. Finish your rounds and ready to share? Ishtola. Wait, anyone else? I don't think Alfie.
I'm just reading all the other pop-up texts. Stola.
Cutscene? Oh, this is voiced.
There you are. You've spoken with the survivors.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the two of you?
So the merchant Karzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Fear, unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients.
With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors. Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous. Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings. Why remains to be seen, but there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not. Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
Hey, Rose. That.
If I may, there was another detail that troubled me.
That. Nice.
We have it on good authority that Karzal's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized. It means even if there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast. Even in lands we thought safe, even as we speak.
Look! It's the Satrap! The Satrap!
Thank the heavens!
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe. While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last. Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes. I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Palaka's stand? My grandson was bound for there yesterday, and I worry for his life.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share...
Your Excellency, I bring grave news.
You are?
I'm Matsya of Akyali, a humble
Matsya.
fisherman.
Ah, I remember you from our first visit.
Wait, you're... But no, that can wait. When the skies turned red, I set off for Palaka's stand, fearing for the safety of a friend. But as I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts all about.
No! Gods have mercy! Your Excellency! Save my grandson, I beg of you.
We will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts? They tore our bravest warriors limb from limb. What if we are too late, huh? They catch him, sink their fangs into him? The fangs! Oh, the blood! The screams!
Get away from her, now!
What the heck? That was stupid.
Damn it! We've got to kill them before it spreads.
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
Run! As fast as you can! Ah! 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 No! Ah! Ah!
Oh my gosh, what the?
Vidra, our people, you must save them.
What?
My son.
Enough! You must run. For their sake and your own. Yes, you will survive. You must.
Oh my gosh. You can save them from turning. He's just walking slowly, menacingly. He's doing a floor walk.
Be strong, my friends. Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations. Brave men and women of the Radiant Host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape. The rest of you, flee this place. Carry the wounded if you must. Head indoors or underground. Above all, stay calm. No beast will follow you. We will see to that.
Alphino! Alice! Leave the city to us, and make for Palaka's stand at once! Matya, show my friends to the village. I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest.
Right!
Go with them, will you? We will save these people. As many as we can.
Well, that
that
was
was,
interesting.
I did not like that one bit. That was stupid.
For why?
The cause of that whole like scenario. I mean, I like the response that, you know, everyone had, like Raha and other ones, but it was just like, it's such a stupid like a scenario. You can see it coming from a mile away.
Fair enough.
I don't know. I didn't like it. It's one of those things where like you definitely could tell that this old lady is gonna be the one who turns